Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Master League and let's see what team we're going to be trying out. We're going to be using the Rhyperior paired with the Yvetal and the Tapu Bulu in the back. Not the greatest lead here. We're going to switch out into the Yvetal. Our opponent is staying in. They throw the Rage Fist bait there and dip into their Dragonite. So we're going to be able to fire off some neutral moves here. Let's see if we're going to be able to get to another move. No. We have to shield here if we want to get to the move. We're going to invest the shield here so that we can get to potential shield or KO. Our opponent decides to let it go. That's fine. And then they're going to come in with their Annihilate to farm us down. Not the best scenario. However, we are going to face the Annihilate, which we resist their faster moves. They did boost up their attack with the Rage Fist. We're going to fire off the Nature's Madness, debuff them. Here comes the second Rage Fist. It is going to deal a significant amount of damage. They switch out into the Necrozma. We have the Rhyperior for the situation. Now it comes down to a decision. Are we going to shield here or are we going to let this go? I decided to go for the Dark Pulse. Our opponent is going to be able to potentially shield here or let this go. So it looks like our opponent is deciding to shield this up and potentially getting to a steal move. So we just go for the Breaking Swipe for chip damage. Here comes the Sun Steel Strike. They swap out immediately, but we had residual energy on our Tapu Bulu. Nature's Madness takes out the Annihilate with their big energy, and now it's a race. Ooh. Unfortunately, unable to reach that last move versus the Necrozma. Yeah, the Yvetal versus their switch-in was a tough matchup. We needed to get a shield out of that situation. Alright, we got the Rhyperior versus the Garchomp. We're going to go into the Yvetal. We get met with the Zacian. Not the best typing matchup, but you can see the Oblivion Wing deals a decent amount. So much so that the next one will threaten KO. So this is going to allow us to get to another move. After our player has thrown the Play Rough, we do grab a shield, and that is job well done by that Yvetal. Yvetal grabbing a shield versus a fairy type is absolutely amazing. Here comes the close combat. We get the farm down. Now we see the Tapu Bulu versus this Garchomp. And they have another dragon in the back. That is horrible news for them, as we have two Nature's Madness already locked up. Yeah, let the first one go. We're going to fire off the second one to take out the Dragonite. And then you can see right there, our opponent is going to have a tough time breaking through our Fairy Grass. We basically resist all the moves from that Garchomp. Alright, next we're going to have Rhyperior versus the Zacian. They're running Snarl, so in a little bit different variant. We're going to switch on to the Yvetal. We thought that they were going to throw a close combat, but looks like they're going to be patient and throw the Wild Charge. They're going to save some energy and go into their Dialga. We do get a Dark Pulse to go off. We're trying to get to another one. Unfortunately, unable to, and we do get farmed down. Here comes a Iron Head. Does a decent amount of damage, but we are going to be able to survive it. Farm down. And now we're going to catch a move. Close combat. Yes, so that was a great switch. And now we have the Yvetal versus our Tapu Bulu with energy advantage. If we're even energy, we lose this matchup, but because we have the energy advantage, let's see if we can flip this game. We do have to invest shield though. Alright, looks like we are going to be able to get to another Nature's Madness. This is going to get the shield. And then we're going to combo play into the Rhyperior. Fire off a Breaking Swipe. This is going to get the shield or it's going to get the KO. And we see the counter swap and they catch the Breaking Swipe. Looks like we are going to be able to get to another Breaking Swipe. This will not KO, but potentially it gets them low enough for a farm down. We did get the debuff. Wild Charge gets used, and we do get the farm down. And now we're going to have energy for the Yvetal because we have the Nature's Madness loaded up. So GG's to our opponent. Wild ending right there. Able to wiggle out of that situation. Basically, the Zacian got so low that they were forced to use their cheapest move with the Wild Charge. But then it debuffed them, and then we were able to farm down. So that was the key to that victory right there. Alright, we got the Rhyperior versus the Zacian. This is going to be okay for now. Looks like they are running the quick attack fast move. Try to catch a move. Let's see if we catch the close combat. Okay. We catch the close combat. Looks like they left with the move, and we're going to be able to have some energy advantage versus these Dialga. Dark Pulse goes off. Trying to get to another one. Okay, great. This is going to force the shield, or it's going to get the KO. So we did grab a shield, and that's exactly what we wanted. Come back in here with the Rhyperior. Unfortunately, we do not get the sneak. We get denied. And now we're going to be able to farm down. Our opponent does come in with the Yvetal. We have a rock record loaded. We fire that up. Huge damage. And then we're going to go into our Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu is looking to shield their way through, and that's exactly the case. And our opponent does realize their fate. All right. If you haven't figured it out already, we got the main core of Rhyperior and the Tapu Bulu. But then the Yvetal is kind of a generalist, but also a good core to the Rhyperior as well. Okay, not the best lead, so we're going to go into the Yvetal. They're going to fire off a move. We can tank it, so we're just going to let it go, even though it debuffs their defense. Okay, we get the Palkia to come in. This has no chance of getting a shield, so they're going to be able to farm us down. We're going to go back in with our Rhyperior because we don't really want to see this versus their Tapu Bulu. Unfortunately, we get farmed down. We faint on a move. We can resist all the moves from this Palkia, so we're going to let this one go, and we're going to look for the farm down. Oh, we get absolutely countered. Reshiram in the back, it's just going to be able to fast move us down, and that is GG's to our opponent. Well played by them. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.